Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today we've got a product from PhotoFast and Gigastone. This is the PhotoFast memory cable for iPhone, iPad, Lightning drive. It is an external drive, 64 gigabytes. They come in several different models. There's a 16 gigabyte, a 32 gigabyte, a 64 gigabyte, and a 128 gigabyte model of this particular cable. This cable obviously dual ended here, one for your Lightning connection you can plug into your iPhone or iPad, and then a USB 3.0 port for PC or Mac. And depending on which one you plug in first is the way it will interact with this drive. And yes, there is 64 gig of storage on this cable. So they did an awesome job at design on this. Now I've got a couple other Gigastone products coming up to review a little bit later on, and they may take a little bit longer because I just had some minor surgery done, so please excuse the updates as of late. You can pick this guy up on Amazon. I'll have a link in the description below where you guys can check this guy out. Now, this guy does a ton of stuff. It's got a built-in media player that will handle a ton of different media. I will try to get every piece of media that it will handle. I have an MP4 file that's loaded on here already that we will play back in the demonstration of this, but it will handle a heck of a lot more than just MP4. Another thing, you can charge this, use it as your charge cable too. So it really is a iPhone / iPad drive that you can watch media files off of or store, and backup files like your Facebook album, your Google Drive, your Instagram, Dropbox files, everything that you can think of they've thrown into this. And it will also charge your device, and it will also be just used as a regular 64 gigabyte card USB flash drive on your PC or Mac. So when I wanted to load a file on it, it was very plug and play and easy. I loaded on a Windows 10 machine, plugged it in, transferred the movie file over, no problem. And then when I plugged in the Lightning cable, I got a prompt to say that I needed to download the app, which I'll show you in just a second, and it worked no problems whatsoever. And the app is very robust, very nicely written, and looks great. So this is what the package looks like when it comes in. It's one of these packages you kind of have to cut open here to get into. I just wanted to show you how it would come packed up. On the back, it does go over some of the stuff here. Memory cable, USB 3.0, 64 gig model, cloud backup support, so you can do Facebook, Flickr, Instagram, YouTube, plus Google Drive, Dropbox, restore contacts and photos. You can back up and restore your iPhone, iPad data without iTunes, manage your data on your iPhone, arrange all your data in your own files and structure on the drive itself, file encryption, protect your personal data from unauthorized access, and they do have an embedded media player. Listen to any song and view any video, any file, anywhere. And they have some instructions here. Again, these are really small to read on the back. Connect to iOS Drive first, and then it will tell you to download the app, as we said. And if you connect it to the external storage, it will just come up as a flash drive on like you would have any other thumb drive. It's Apple Mfi Certified. It has a 1-year warranty, so you can be assured that if you do buy this, you're going to get a 1-year warranty with it as well. It is distributed by Gigastone, and they do have a telephone number here. Their service email is service@gigastone.com, and if you want to check them out, their website is www.gigastone.com. So let's get into this. There is a QR code that you can scan to download the iFlash Drive app, but when I plugged it into my iPad 2 Air, it automatically came up and took me to the App Store to download it. The interface is Lightning 1 amp max USB 3.0. Those are the two interfaces that you get. It is 138.5 by 16.7 by 8.2 millimeters in product size. It weighs 9.4 grams, which you're going to see it's very small and very lightweight. Doesn't get in the way at all. Compatibility is Mac OS X, Windows XP or later, iPhone 5 or later, iPad Air 2 or Mini for the iPad side, and the i-Flash Drive 1 is free in the App Store. So now here it says not capable of syncing, so I will get back to you guys on that. We're going to just go over the features today. You can charge, but it's not going to allow you to sync, and I didn't test the syncing. I just tested the charging and didn't have any problems. So this is the unit itself. Not big at all. They give you this little nice little spot where you can double up the cable so that if you're plugged into, say you're plugged into your iPad Air, which we'll do right now, you can see what will happen is it will come up and I'll say one would like to communicate with the PhotoFast LTD memories cable, so that you have to give permission to do. I'm going to use my Touch ID here, open this guy up, and what you're going to see when we get into this, first I'll show you the product. You can actually put this cable so that it actually sits underneath, if you position it correctly, because it will rotate, and then you can kind of just rotate the cable so that it kind of just sits underneath the other cable, and it's not, you know, it's a good way to tuck it away and make it a little bit smaller so that it's not really protruding out of your iPad or iPhone as much, and it's really quality made too. It's got a nice thick cable, as you can see, for data transmission. We had good data transmission out of this. So what we'll do is we'll go in and we'll open up the iFlash Drive 1 app here. So we'll open this guy up, and what you're going to see when we have this open, and I'm going to kind of move this out so that you guys can see, because I don't think it's going to do, no. Okay, we'll get through that. Little startup page here. Did you know that you can support swipe gesture, swipe right in any menu to return to the previous page? So we've got that, and we'll just hit get started. So this is the let me move this up so you guys can see the whole thing. This is your main page that you get with the app when it first starts up. And what the deal is it's got in-app storage, it's got external storage, which would be our drive itself. And you can click on that automatically to see any files that you have on here. And I've got a movie, Sherlock Holmes, that's on here now, and a backup that is already there. Now you can add files to this, and if you do that, then it's going to ask you to create a new file, a new text file. You can import from your camera roll, from clipboard, or voice recording, and you can add them right off of the iPad straight onto the external storage. And then what we can do here is we can go back by hitting home, and you'll see all of the things that you've got. You've got music, photo, video, YouTube integrated into this. So if I go to YouTube, it's going to take me to YouTube, and I can actually watch videos right from here if I want to. Nice and fluid and fast, so they did a great job there. We'll go back to home. You've got Vimeo, you've got Recorder, so if I want to record a voice record, I can do it right here from the app, and it'll store it for me. No problems right there. Zip files, you can zip the files up. In-app storage, again, is going to be the, of course, I don't really have too much content on this particular device. External storage will take us to what's on our drive here, and then you're going to have Dropbox, Google Drive, iCloud Drive, Badu, PCS Beta. You've got Facebook album backup, Instagram backup, Tumblr backup. So you can link all of your accounts and back up all of your photos to your PhotoFast drive here and have no problem. You can also allow the app to access your contacts, calendar, photos, and everything like that, and you can back up your contacts, your calendars, your photos, everything, or back up all, and it will tell you what's linked and what's not linked in settings. So we can go up to settings really quickly. And you've got a ton of robust features that you can do. Your cloud settings are all here. You can link to all of your cloud settings. And obviously I haven't linked anything up yet, but you have you can share it on Facebook, you know, share their product for them. Auto backup the contacts, calendars, and photos. You have a video tutorial reporting a bug to them. Default photo browse mode you can change to like 3 different gallery views or smart view, which is actually pretty cool. You can app lock. You can do that, and what it'll do is it'll enter passcode so that you can actually lock the app from anybody using it. So that's awesome. You can use Touch ID if you do the app lock, and then you can add your Touch ID as your app lock so that you can just use your finger to open that up. You can clear the cache data. You can skip the launch page that we saw in the beginning about telling us how to swipe and do all that stuff. You can rename file extensions and show locked files. So you've got a ton of stuff here. If you go to video tutorial, it will basically take you to, hold on one second. Can't do this behind the camera here. It should take you to a video. Whoops. No, it's not going to take me there. Give me 1 second to go back. Refresh this. And go to my video tutorial. There you go. And it's built in. So if they basically have a video tutorial to tell you how to get the app, get set up, do what you need to do. So very clean interface, very nice, and very great if you have a lot of social media accounts that you need to back up, that type of thing. But what I basically did was I just said, okay, let's, for everybody out there, let's just show a video sample of what you're doing. Now, if I go to video, it's going to have this drop-down box. It's going to have in-app storage, external storage, iTunes video. So it will link to your iTunes video, and you'll be able to play any of the movies that you've either rent or bought from iTunes. YouTube, Vimeo again, and your camera roll. So I'm going to go to external storage. I've got this Sherlock Holmes video here. We're going to launch it, and you're going to see that the quality on this guy is excellent. I'm going to leave the sound kind of down for you guys, just so that I don't get in trouble on YouTube. But as you can see, excellent, excellent, excellent. You know, they have a great built-in app here. So it works really well. I'm very, very impressed with the speed of the drive, transferring files, the fact that it's super small, that'll fit right on the bottom here and not be sticking out so bad that I'd be like, oh, this really sucks, it's something big and bulky. And it contains 64 gigs of storage. You can get it up to 128 gigs of storage. So that's a wide variety of things, choices for you depending on what your needs are. So say you had like a 16 gigabyte iPod or iPad or iPhone and you wanted to get some extra storage just because maybe you're a movie person but you don't want to shell out the extra bucks for that, you know, or you've got one and you're running out of storage. Say you got a 64 and you're running out of storage. You can add another 64 gigs without having to replace your phone just by getting one of these and attaching it and load a bunch of movies on it, or load TV shows or music or whatever you'd like. So I think this is excellent. You know, photos the same way. Music, you know, it'll ask you in-app storage, external, or iTunes music. You know, obviously I don't have any on the external, and I don't believe I've loaded any yet. But if you go to my iTunes music, it's linked to my iTunes. I don't have any music loaded right now, so I can't show you guys that one. But let's see here if I can get you some photos. Nothing on my camera roll. And I don't have anything synced up yet, so I can't show you the photos. But overall, just wanted to show you a quick video demonstration of this guy. They did an excellent job on it. Again, I'm going to have some more Gigastone PhotoFast products for review here. And it's a very, very unique product, especially in this cable form. Being able to use this on both PC and iOS is a great thing. I love the little form factor on it. I love the fit and the finish on it. It's very nice. It's got kind of that aluminum chamfered edges here that you can see, and nice cabling. And they did a great job overall on the app and the way that you can go through everything on the app and do what you need to do. I think that PhotoFast and Gigastone did an excellent job with this. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about this guy, please leave them in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.